Hello! Dia Gwit, everyone. Welcome to a rainy Sunday in Dublin. It is not 4 in the morning, which is a good start to the day. 1,000 welcomes to you. Today we're going to talk about Paradigm by Ceri A. Lowe. I hope it's Ceri. Where I come from, Ceri would be spelt very differently, but that's what I'm going for. Fingers crossed. Let's jump straight to it. Let's just go. There's no time like the present. Okay, so Paradigm, which I had to look up the pronunciation on Google for, is a dystopian. It is a young adult, and it's kind of a complicated plot line, I guess, so I'm going to let the internet tell you exactly what it's about. So here's it in short. Alice Davenport awakens from a fever to find her mother gone, the city she lives in ravaged by storms with few survivors. When Alice is finally rescued, she's taken to a huge underground bunker owned by the mysterious Paradigm Industries. As the storm worsens, the hatches close. 87 years later, amidst the ruins of London, the survivors of the storms have reinvented society. The model maintains a perfect balance, with inhabitants routinely frozen until they are needed by the industry. Sounds scary. 15-year-old Carter Warren knows his time has come. Awoken from the catacombs as a contender for the role of Controller General, it is his destiny to succeed where his parents have failed. But Carter soon discovers that the world has changed in ways that make him begin to question everything he believes in. As Carter is forced to fight for those he loves, and even for his life, it seems that the key to the future lies in the secrets of the past. Simple? Not really. That is why I let the internet explain. Book thoughts, as always, begin with writing style here. So, this book has two main characters, Alice and Carter, and they live in two different timelines. Alice lives in the past, where the storms have just hit, and Carter lives in the future/present, where humanity has rebuilt society after all the destruction. This means, obviously, that one, they never meet, and two, if they never meet, they cannot interact in the same chapter. So the chapters have to be split between them both. So in one chapter, you're with Carter in the future, and in one chapter, you're with Alice in the past. This book doesn't have when you change chapter. At least I read it on an e-reader, so I don't know if it'll be different for the actual book, but each time you change chapter, it doesn't have a header to say, like, Alice's chapter, Carter's chapter, but this was never a problem. The transition between both of them is seamless. You will never be confused whose world you're in. It was just pretty well done. They're definitely two separate characters, and you will know that from the start. They talk like real human beings, which if you've been here for a long time, you will know that that is something I find really important in books. They're humans that speak like actual humans. The only thing I will say about writing style is sometimes Carter has his own flashbacks in his mind, so he will be thinking in the present and then his thoughts will slip back to something that happened in the past. The transitions between them weren't always that seamless. Sometimes I was really confused, being like, wait, I thought that person was dead, and then I'd realize it was a memory. But other than that, it was A+ for writing style. Okay, so overall plot thoughts will be split into two, and I'm going to start with Alice. I really liked Alice's storyline. It is heart-wrenching and emotional, and she meets people along the way that I just wanted to reach into the book and like tear away from her, like just be like, you don't touch her. I'm not sure if I had been a younger reader, if I would have been affected so much by Alice's story, but as an adult watching the struggles of this little girl who life has not been nice to, I just really wanted to save her. It was so hard reading her story because she just encounters this horrible world, and you can see as she grows as a character, the world has really affected her, and her has made her kind of cynical, I thought, and it was so like heart destroying because you just want to make it good for her. Oh, it was so sad. Carter's storyline, on the other hand, I kind of found super confusing. People came in and out of his life like wildfire, and there was so many people to come to terms with. that I just kind of couldn't keep up. I half the time I had no idea what was going on with Carter. I hadn't a clue, and all these revelations about people in his life and things. I was just like, wait, what? What's happening? I don't get it. So because of that, I found myself kind of wanting to get back to Alice and just not caring that much about Carter, which was sad, but I was just confused. And this is going to be a series, so I am sure things will be explained in the future. But there was kind of things about Carter's present day life that I wanted explained that weren't, and I felt that they should have been explained in this book, as opposed to waiting for the next ones. If you get what I mean. Since I can't tell you what they are because it will spoil the story, but I just felt things were left out that should have been said. I really had to think hard about whether I was going to recommend this book to you guys or not, because the point of these videos and the point of my vlog is to tell you my honest opinions on books. And I believe in this stage, even though it's not a bad book by any means, I can't in good faith say to you, it's awesome, you should go buy it, because I only enjoyed half of it. And what kind of book reviewer would I be if I didn't tell you how I really felt? So I'll say this. If you are in two minds about this book, or you don't think it would appeal to you, then let it go, move on to the next one. I'm sure you'll find something that you love. If you do think that this sounds like your cup of tea, then by all means have a crack at it. Some people might absolutely love it. Some people might feel the way I did. Some people might dislike all of it. That's it. I'm not going to continue on with the series, but like I said, everyone's opinions will be different. You might feel completely different about it. So do whatever your book reading heart desires. So that's it. I'm going to go. I have to go pour icy water on my head for the ALS challenge. So thank you for stopping by, and I love you all, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!